although we are a beer company and we are part of the IT department in the beer company, but we are running more like a kind of IT company. How to ensure the AI can do the job more and better than the people, and how the AI can exactly support the people to do their job in the right way. So you can imagine we are a beer company, but we have more than 5 patents exactly linked with the IT stuff.
Hello and welcome to Impact Insights, where we speak to people who are turning bold digital ideas into real-world outcomes. I'm Teymoor Nabili. I'm a journalist and a communications coach, and today I'm speaking to Jerry Gao, who's Director of Supply Chain Technologies at AB InBev, and he brings a unique perspective on how technology is transforming one of the world's largest brewing operations. From purpose to performance, we'll unpack how ABI is scaling innovation, embedding intelligence across its supply chain, and building a digital-first, future-ready enterprise. Jerry, welcome. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you to invite and thank you for the chance to show something exactly what we're doing now.
Let me begin, if I could, by asking you for a quick overview of ABI and how its purpose and presence in the APAC region.
So actually, that if we are talking about ABI, so it's a beer company. Definitely we'll start with this, but actually it's more than a beer company because we also extend our SKU to different kind of areas, such like a soft drink and also for energy drink. But to be honestly, that maybe AB InBev is not that popular that for everyone to understand for this, but exactly we are the biggest company that for the beer construction. And if we're talking about for the whole volume wise, that more than 1/3 of the beer what we produce in the whole world is come from us. And if we're looking exactly for some detailed numbers for those kind of things, just based on the latest research result, the most 10 valuable beer brands, 8 of them from ABI.
Yeah.
So we know that a lot of the beer company that with the branding different kind of just like Heineken and us, but for us, for ABI, that we have the Budweiser, Corona, and also for a lot of Stella Ultras. So these are the 3 major brands from us, but also that we listed out that in Hong Kong, that for the Asia Pacific, and we also involved for a lot of things that in the local brand, it's just like the Harbin, like the cars in Korea, and also Blue Gold in Hong Kong. So that's why that is the whole the empire of the beer industry that for ABI.
Tell us a little bit also about your own personal role. How did you get to this spot in ABI? And tell us a bit about the journey that shaped your work.
Okay, so actually that the first of my job is not exactly in ABI. So I started my career in the automotive industry and focus on the MES manufacturing execution system, which means exactly I always dealing with the shop floor. So for the equipment, for the operations, and for the operators. And on the other side, I joined the ABI in 2017. So it's a kind of chance exactly to change the product from the cars to the beers. Although for those kind of 2 products is quite different, but exactly for the core, for the manufacturing wise, it's exactly the same. To be honestly, that if we are talking about for the whole manufacturing and for the supply chain, so what will be the major focus? It will be the efficiency, it will be the cost, and it also a part of the quality. And also, but the biggest difference compared with the beer and the cars, for the cars, we can rework. If we made some mistake, we can correct it. But for the beer production, we have no chance to exactly for the things. So for the car industry, it's focused on the efficiency, but for the beer industry, we focus on the quality. So this is exactly the things different. And for myself, that those kind of cross different kind of domains for the knowledge is exactly in the production area, supporting me quite a lot in the past 8 years. Both myself that is exactly in the AB InBev and build this kind of digital transformation for the whole journey, because we are building exactly to learning from the most advanced smart manufacturing from the automotive go to the beer industry.
That's an interesting parallel careers, parallel industries, and interesting lessons from both. So let's go back to ABI's purpose. You talked a little bit about what they do and how they do it. Walk us through the global strategy that supports the ABI purpose, and maybe how does that translate into day-to-day execution?
If we exactly look into the ABI, so it will be 3 exactly priority for us. One of the things in the lead and the growth with the category, because the beer is a part of the things for the people's daily life, but how to ensure that with the changing world, those kind of products exactly fulfill the requirement of the people. So how to lead and growth in the category is a part of priority for us. The second piece is of saying it that in the recent years, for the whole climate and also for the ESG, that how exactly digitalize and monetize the whole ecosystem is a part of the discussion because the company need to earn money. But on the other side, company also need to generate value no matter for the company or even for the community and for the society. So how to ensure that we can do the things like this way is a part of the thing. And the last piece is how to optimize our business because the business is exactly to support the company growth and the company growth can also bring the community growth. So this is a part of things of what we exactly priority. And on the other side, that in the recent 2 years for the whole AB InBev group, we just changed the CEO. And with the new CEO, we launched the new 10 principle exactly for the whole ABI. So a part of the things, what exactly impressed me is that we put a lot of things in the digitalization, go to the whole strategy. So for example, if we are talking about for the supply chain is a part of the engine that for the whole company, that how we produce with high quality beer. This is exactly the product we can offer to the consumer. But in the past, all those kind of things is more likely manual job. But how to ensure the manual job can be changed based on the digital world to support we have the high continuity, quality beer go to the company. So this is a part of the digital side that what we are doing now is actually to change the whole way of working and the production process to ensure we can provide those kind of things into the thing. So that's why it's part of the strategy that digitalization has been already nominated as a part of the top priority in the whole company since 2022. So this is compared with other countries or other kind of companies is a huge difference.
Well, talk a little bit more about that transformation because I mean, brewery business, the beer business, AB business, very pre-digital, pre-modern day industry, right? So how has the digitalization movement transformed the AB business and how does it affect the wider value chain?
It's a very interesting thing. So, for example, if we are talking about if you can buy something in the market, if something is handmade, just like a kind of jewelry or some kind of cars, it will be much expensive. But if I tell you that what you are eating or what you are drinking is manual made, then you will be a little bit worried about for the whole controlling process, whether it was have kind of safety or high quality. But for us, it's a part of a job is that we are transforming this kind of manual job go to the digitalized world. But on the other side, it will be a very important thing for us to understand is that for the digitalization in the past decades is more likely to transfer the offline job go to the online job. So it's exactly copy paste for those kind of process wise. But on the other side, recently in this centuries, so in the past 5 or 6 years with the AI growing up, it's more likely we are transfer the whole production process, even the way of working into another level. So which means currently for the digitalization for the IT team is not exactly doing only for digital sides. It's more likely a kind of transforming go to the, how can I say, the new way of working for the restructured operation process. So let me give you some examples that what we are doing now. For the supply chain world, compared with the other kind of technology, most of the technology is only service for the people. But for us, for the supply chain, the technology should be served two parts. One part is go to the people and one part is go to the automation, go to the equipment. And how to ensure the equipment operation has the full visibility to the operators of what we are operating. So how to ensure those kind of two systems can be migrated together. So in the past, a very easy way is for the MES, what I mentioned, I start my career. It's a kind of controlling system for the people to operate the equipment in the right way. But this is a part of the job in the maybe 10 or 20 years ago. But recently that we are with the AI engaged, that how to ensure the AI can do the job more and better than the people, and how the AI can exactly support the people to do their job in the right way. So we are transfer all those kind of fixed position operation go to the mobility. So which means that we build an ecosystem that for the whole problem solving and also for the mobility and how to operate things. And additionally, for the equipment itself, that we transfer the AI engagement into the operation. And this kind of things can exactly operate by themselves. And not exactly needed the people engagement for the whole process. And this is a part of the power that what we are doing in the past several years.
A lot of this transformation that you're talking about has become kind of an example and a milestone for a lot of other industries and people watching the transformation going on. Out of all of that, Anything stand out for you as particularly noteworthy milestone that you've established in this transformation?
I think it will be separated into two parts. The first part is that we are the world's biggest brewing company in the whole world for the whole beer industry. And our CEO has a very important word is that we should be leading for the innovation. And we needed to lead and organize how the industry is going up. So that's why that we always spend a lot of exactly the money into this kind of area to ensure we are doing the things in the right way. So one side is that we are trying to build the whole ecosystem is not only benefit for us, it's also benefit for the whole industry. So that's why we cooperate with a lot of agency and also with the government industry and try to set up this kind of models. So although we are a beer company and we are a department, IT department in the beer company, but we are running more like a kind of IT company. So you can imagine we are a beer company, but we have more than 5 patents exactly linked with the IT stuff. And we have developed our own ecosystem for the software side, exactly supporting all. And additionally, that for those kind of things, it's not exactly only running in us, but based on the whole ESG process, we are also building up this kind of pipeline that for the vertical system, which means we are providing our solutions linked with our suppliers and also with our wholesalers deliveries. You ensure that for the whole supply chain that it can be linked. It's not only for us, but it's also for all. And additionally, that for those kind of journeys that we are trying to provide those kind of system with the high recognition, also with the whole out of China. And China in the digitalized world compared with other countries, especially in AI stuff, we are running much faster than the others. And also for the mobility. If we go to outside of China, we can find the mobility for the online e-pay, everything is not exactly as advanced as in China. So in China, we are also building this kind of ecosystem across all the 6 zones for AB InBev, the whole more than 200 different kind of breweries in China, in the world. So that's why it's a part of thing that we are using the digitalize to let the world understand how the China power with the AI embedded and can support the whole ecosystem for the whole community.
So be a company and a tech company now.
It's more likely a part of the tech company, but it's more likely a kind of we are restructured the whole industry for the production process wise. Because it's a part of things that with the AI embedded service that we can provide more data-driven capability than the others. Because in the past, that all the things should be the manual job and exactly not the AI data-driven decision, but all with the right now the capability. We are building different layers for the things. So we have the data backbone, we have the execution layer, and also we have advanced analysts. So what is called for the data-driven decision making is exactly happening in the whole industry and start from ABI.
Let's finish off quickly with a word about sustainability. Has all this transformation that you're building in, has this new thinking helped in your sustainability goals? And how do you build in sustainability into the supply chain operations?
It's a part of the thing that actually the good news for us is it starts because the wording is always talking about for the carbon neutral in the past services become very, very hot and for the ESG. And for ABI, that we build the first fully carbon neutral brewery that in the whole beer industry. And currently in China, we have already more than 6. So it's almost double in the past 2 years. So with this kind of carbon neutral that we're focusing on that how we are using the reusable electricity and also how to reduce for this kind of emissions. And additionally, that the carbon neutral is not only exactly for us, but it's also for the sustainability for the whole community. So we actually during the production, we consume a lot of kind of foods and waters, but how to ensure that we have the highest efficiency in this area, it's a part of support for the whole community. So that's why the technology help us to understand what exactly the deep understanding of the production process and let us know what should be the gap and how to improve for the something. And with all those kind of data connections, so we can also share the all information with our suppliers and the wholesalers, ensure those kind of whole vertical chain that we can also generate the value that for the whole production process, and they also benefit for the community. It's for the, how can I say, grow together with the community is also part of the R10 principle. So that's why that the ABI is a company not exactly put some wording that in the principle, but we are exactly leveraging the capability and the digitalized world to ensure the principle can be adopted in the whole world.
Fantastic stuff. Jerry, thanks very much indeed.
Yeah.
That was Jerry Gao. He is the Director of Supply Chain Technologies at AB InBev, sharing his learnings with us. His journey is a great example of how people-led innovation is helping to reshape global supply chains and set new standards for digital transformation in manufacturing.